else is waiting. It is Real Madrid to kick off, as always on this. Here's Bernardo Silva, sprawling stop from Carvajal. Mendy to Vinicius, he's looking for Isco. I think that was Carvajal and it was cut out by Mendy. Interesting that Gabriel Jesus was the player who got back there. Modric, that one's cut out by Mahrez. Here's Rodri, and there was Gundogan fouled. His 50th appearance. Varane finds Luka Modric. Isco was a very sharp footwork before being sent to the floor by Benjamin Mendy. Frustrated on that bench not to be started. That's Valverde finding Vinicius. Was whipped in a good cross towards Benzema. Modric. Carvajal manages to get the cross in, but not to a white shirt. Bernardo Silva. What a pick out that was for Edson to Jesus, to Mahrez, sorry. Here's Rodri. Rodri on the stretch and had to be. Did well to keep City in possession. Benjamin Mendy. One through to Jesus. Jesus cuts in. Carried clear by Courtois and turned behind by Mendy. Big chance for Manchester City's number 9. Big save from Real Madrid's keeper.
And that's what can happen when De Bruyne gets on the ball, when he does find some space. First time really it's happened.
Then steps on the gas. A little shove from Rodri. That's going to be a free kick.
Oh, it's not a booking really under those circumstances.
The teenager was rapid there. He can't argue with it.
No, that's just accidental on the follow-through.
I believe Modric was claiming anything there, apart from a bit of pain. That's why he's got a yellow card. And it's one that means he won't be playing in the second leg too.
Yeah, just late arriving on the scene. A clumsy one. That left-back position, problem area. Zinchenko hasn't really convinced.
Of all the players to get the first booking of the night, it's the only player who was one away from suspension. Furlan Mendy's ball in. Benzema gets to it! Carried by Edison. Junior didn't seem ready to react.
I can't believe
He just felt that he'd done his minutes and wanted to wait for this game. But this game appears to be one too many for him at this stage of his recovery.
It's a huge blow. A huge one, not just tonight, but moving forward. He makes such a difference to that defence.
A better player in his absence. Fernandinho again in that central defensive role. Starting to not think of him as a midfielder anymore. He's played in defence for so much of this season. And I hope...
A lovely piece of skill.
Vinicius Junior does well against Walker. De Bruyne comes over to take it. He's looking for room. Courtois gets a big block to it. 5 back in and cleared off the line twice. Mendy. De Bruyne. De Bruyne's ball in is beaten clear by Courtois.
Really congested space, making it hard for Man City to play out. And I think we saw in this game the importance of their fullbacks. Mendy, for Man City, is struggling. I think he's an area that they need to target.
To the right. Walker is coming up like a train in the middle. Mahrez has...
He'd made up his mind, hadn't he? No matter what the other options, he was always going to try and cut in and curl one on that left foot.
Here's Vinicius Junior. Might have to do it alone. And he stumbles to the floor as he tried to make inroads towards goal. There's not exactly a strong appeal from the young Brazilian.
No, he was travelling at such pace and he was intent on getting his body.
Mahrez will look to cut in again if he can. And back. Mahrez! Vigilant Thibaut Courtois.
Excellent from Mahrez, because so often...
Over the top towards Mahrez. Mahrez takes it. Saved by Courtois. Most inside the stadium were expecting the... Walker's header. It's Isco who gets above Mendy. Benjamin Mendy. But no problems for Edison.
Yeah, one of the smallest players on the pitch did well, actually, to get his head to this.
There's Walker, but it's been blocked by Vinicius Junior. Here's Isco! And Real Madrid have a way through. Manchester City. Vinicius Junior was eager in his attempts to win the ball, and Isco ploughed on through the middle to be in the right place for the chance to score, and that's what he's done.
Yeah, several mistakes in there.
Mendy. Benzema waits wide. Coming in is Isco. Sergio Ramos. Deflected.
Yeah, I think Fernandinho got something on it, importantly.
So Bernardo Silva makes way for Raheem Sterling's. Gareth Bale is going to take the place of Vinicius Junior, the 19-year-old who is so far. Here's Gareth Bale. Blocked by Otamendi. De Bruyne keeps his balance and the ball and looks for Jesus. And Jesus finds the net for Manchester City.
Rather appealing for the push in the back of Sergio Ramos, certainly.
Those Manchester City supporters way up high in the Santiago Bernabeu. Brilliant from Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez cross. Jesus gets his head to another, but he couldn't get over the top of the ball.
He's been great tonight, though, hasn't he? His discipline on that for the goal.
De Bruyne seeing more of the ball. Sterling. Past Carvajal and down.
He's given it.
And the referee has pointed to the penalty spot and is waiting for a verdict from his video assistant, Massimiliano Irati, who's one of the most... Now it's Kevin De Bruyne who's taken over responsibility. Another two for Belgium. Here goes De Bruyne, and he scored this one. And Manchester City have turned it around from 1-0 down to leading 2-1 at Real Madrid.
It's a magnificent response by the visitors. And when you've got world-class players in your team, this kind of turnaround is always possible, and he is certainly world-class.
Will be asked, and Jesus nips the ball through, and Jesus goes down right on the edge of the box. It was Ramos who challenged him.
And just wondering whether...
And a red card for Ramos! Real Madrid's skipper is going to have to walk for the 26th time in his... This one. Mahrez is going to take it! They got through the wall, but not past Courtois. As Sterling finds Mendy, Casemiro heads away. And Sterling now finding Rodri. And for all, look at this. Here's Sterling. Sterling goes all the way. Shame about the favourites, but it would change the complexion of the return. And there's a chance, but it's put wide by Ferland Mendy.
Well, he went on to that like a defender, almost as if he didn't expect the ball to come that far. Oh, that should do it.
That has done it. And that is one of the most famous results in the entire history of Manchester City Football Club.